In the studio we go. Showtech Elvis standing by and has today's #1 talker in the pregame report. Howdy, Noosh.
Howdy, Ryan. Well, you said it. Your Pittsburgh Penguins are going back to the Stanley Cup playoffs. Division to give them home ice advantage in round 1.
Yeah!
Nobody on the outside will be here, but as Kyle Dubas said, the message going back to the hiring of Dan Hughes was that the Penguins write their own story, and they have flipped the script. As Sidney Crosby said, it's exciting, it's why you play, that's the best time of the year. With still 3 games to go, so with that, let's get into the impact players for today's matchup. For the Capitals, it is Alex Ovechkin. This season, he became the first player ever to score 900 goals in the regular season and playoffs combined. The greatest goal scorer in NHL history could be playing in front of Penguins fans for the final time, as he's going to make a decision about his future in the offseason. But no matter what happens, it's certainly been an honor for the Big Three to battle against the Great Eight for all of these years, and the Sid and Ovi rivalry in particular has exceeded all expectations. As for the Penguins,